In this lesson, we tackle a common Power BI data modeling challenge, which is comparing two fact tables together. You'll learn why fact tables shouldn't be connected directly and how a shared dimension table enables cross-fact analysis, how to handle many-to-many relationships, and how differences in data granularity affect relationships in your model. Let's dive in.
So let's start with data modeling. Okay, now we will add a few more tables and we will discuss some challenges and we will do some problem solving. So have a look on my screen. This is an inventory data. We have stock on hand for the products. And what I will also do is I might just bring my product and city table small this. Let's do it like this. And also do just to make it more simpler, I might also just okay, here you go. Now I want you to have a look on my screen. Let me first explain what is the objective. What do I want to see in the report? What is the end result I want? I want to compare two facts together. I want to compare my sales quantity, which is this one, which is coming from the sales table, with this stock on hand or inventory quantity, correct? Coming from the inventory table. I want to compare both of them side by side because it allows me to understand supply versus demand, right? I want to compare 3 months of sales with stock on hand because I'm assuming it takes me 3 months to restock the product. So at least in my inventory, I should be holding 3 months of stock. If I'm not, I'm going to run out of it, and then I will lose the business effectively. So you can start to see the correlation between how your inventory team manages the inventory with the sales, and you can actually see what do we need to restock quickly. And for some of the stock, we are maybe holding too much stock, and maybe we can just put something on a discount to just release the stock. So I want to compare both these facts together. Okay, I hope the problem statement is clear. Now to do it, right, once my inventory table becomes part of the data model, as you can already see, my inventory table also has the same dimensions, correct? It has this product code, and I can combine this product code with this product code. Or I can combine this product code. Which one is the right way to connect? Green or red?
Red is more probably.
Sorry, what did you say,
Green.
Usman?
Red is more better,
I'd,
better practice.
I'd, I'd say green.
Green.
Green? Okay. So the right answer is green, and we will also understand a little bit more why. See this, this is your sales table, correct? This is your fact, sales fact. And then you have your inventory table. We will avoid connecting two facts together. The reason is it possible that you have few items inside the inventory table and you do not have the sales for that, correct? And also vice versa. Maybe you were selling some items before, but now you have discontinued it and you don't have the inventory. So you will have missing values. That's reason number one. You might not have a complete product code values across both these data sets, so it will create invalid relationship. It will not give you an error, but it will have missing values. Your product table, on the other hand, will have all the product codes that we are selling and all the product codes for which we are holding the inventory. So it will not create that disconnect. And also think of this. When I will connect this red line, what kind of relationship will I have? What will be the cardinality? Is it one to many, one to one, or many to many?
Many.
Many to many, correct? It will create a many to many relationship. What about the green one? What will I get there?
One too many.
One to many?
Yeah.
Your product code is one, you can already see. And then here, is it many or is it one?
Looks like it's many because we're going to have multiple product codes in different countries.
That is correct. We have multiple countries, so every product code will repeat for multiple countries. That's correct. So this is one to many. we are going to see few learnings out of it, and eventually you will also understand that with some strong reasoning behind it. One is we don't connect facts together. It results in many to many, first thing, and many to many you have to avoid where possible. Like this is not the kind of relationship that I would create. And also it results in missing values, right? Because your product code, if it is not sold, will not have a value in the sales table. And if your product code, we are not holding the inventory, will not have a product code inside the inventory. So there will be a disconnect. Okay. So let's say if I connect this product code and this product code here, we have already established it will be a one to many relationship. What will be the direction of the relationship? Will it be like this or will it be like this? We have already decided that we are going to use single. So will the single direction will be in the direction of the red arrow or the blue arrow?
Blue.
Blue.
Blue, that's great. Blue, correct. Your direction is always from one side to many side. Another way to look at it would be it will always be from dimension table to fact table. So I'm just writing few things down. You just write it down on your notes if you want, because these are some of the things that will keep coming back again and again. Okay, so now we have agreed it will be product code, blue, one to many. Correct. Now what happens? These filter lines are your transmission lines. Now this dimension table, this product dimension table that we have now will start to act as a common dimension table between two facts, right? See this arrow? This table can filter sales table and at the same time can also filter the fact table. By using this common dimension table, I can cross compare across two different fact tables. Instead of combining the facts together, I use a common dimension table to get the values from two different fact tables. Okay, let's talk about the other dimension, which is country. Okay, when I connect this country and this country, what will be the cardinality in this case? One, one to many, or many to many?
One to many.
James says one to many. Nick, Jeff, what do you think?
Many to many.
Yeah, isn't there many to many?
With multiple country entries in that table.
Correct.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I agree.
You can actually see your country is many here because we have multiple products per country. And then you can also see you have multiple cities per country, right? Now you can start to see a many to many relationship.
Is that not going to create a loop as well?
It will not create a loop. Loop
No.
because there is no, it's not coming back. Now this is a many to many. Now, when we were doing the theory, I said just be careful that it's not resulting from a duplicate. Is it coming as a result of a duplicate or it's really like just the nature of how the relationship would be?
Yeah, it's not a duplicate. It's
There are
just
no duplicates. And when you start to look at it a little more deeply and you see why this many to many relationship arises, you will also understand what is really going on and you can say, okay, this is fine. Why does it happen? It happens because I want to compare my sales quantity with inventory quantity. I want to compare two facts which are recorded at a different level of granularity. Of granularity. My sales table has a granularity of a transaction. My my inventory table has a granularity of a city or a country, right? My sales is getting recorded at the city level, as you can see here, whereas my inventory is recorded at a country level. Maybe I just have one warehouse which stocks the items in a country, but when I ship it, I record what is the city I'm shipping it into. So you can see there is a difference of how the information is getting recorded. And when that happens, you are going to have a many-to-many, and which is fine. Level of granularity, right? Yes, James.
Yeah, sorry, I know I made the mistake of country and city there, but then I'm thinking, why would I ever connect or join, in my terminology, to that country?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no information I can get out of it, if you know what I mean. So we've already got the country in the inventory table.
Yeah.
Why would we connect to the city table? Because there's no attribute that we would receive out of it, if I'm
But
making sense.
I'm going to connect the country column, James, right? I'm going to connect a country column because when I select a country column, I can actually see in this country for this product, what is the stock on hand and what is the sales quantity. So I can filter a product for a country inside the sales table. So sales table can get filtered for the country, but my inventory table cannot get filtered for the city. So it can still work, right? I can go from a high level of hierarchy to a low level, but I cannot go from low level to high level. So what I mean
Okay.
is,
But wouldn't you still have if you needed to know sales by country, wouldn't you still have that? You've got that no matter what, even if you're linking your inventory.
we will still have that, correct? When
So
I pick
what?
this country, this will still give me sales by, right? Even if I connect this country and country here, this relationship will still work. This will still work.
Yes, I'm with James. Why do we need to create the link? If like you could have a table where you're looking up your inventory for United States, and then that's linked by product code to your sales. And then if you want to know your sales by city or country, that's linked to your sales is linked to your city table. Why do we need to link the country from
Say that,
our
say that again.
inventory?
Say that again, Nick. Say that again slowly.
Why would
Let's see.
we create a relationship between our country in our inventory to our city table?
Okay, so why will we create this relationship, which is between this country and this country? Why? Is that the question?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, why? So my end goal is I want to compare my sales quantity of a product with inventory quantity of a product filtered for a specific country.
But would we not get that because we're going to join by product code to sales,
Yeah. So we are going
and
to,
then
this will be connected. This will be connected, right?
which would
Yes.
then bring us to country
No, because one product
or
code
to
is
city?
across, one product code is across. Think of it as a transmission line, right? Let's say when I select a product code A01, correct? And I select, let's think about this, right? And I select a country called Australia, right? When I select it, think of this Australia, it gets transmitted to the sales. My sales table gets filtered for Australia, which means 4 cities in Australia: Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney. My sales table gets filtered. My sales table also gets filtered for a product code A01. And similarly, my inventory table gets filtered for A01 in Australia. That will be just one single row here. So it allows me to get total inventory quantity for a product code in Australia plus all the sales quantity in Australia for the product code. And then I can put them together. Two different dimension tables are filtering two different columns inside a table. Let's go through the example completely, and hopefully it will start to make more sense when we do it in the data model. Okay, so hold on to that thought. Let me come back to this thought once we go through the entire example. So here I have a many to many. As you can clearly see, none of the column in none of the table is unique. I have a duplicates here, and you can see I have duplicates here, right? So none of them is unique. Many to many. When you have many to many, you can actually create three kinds of relationship. You can have a red arrow, you can also have a blue arrow. How would you connect? Would you want the cross filter direction to be in the direction of a red or a blue? And why?
I would say red to maintain the consistency of
Why?
our data.
What's the reason behind red? Dimension to the fact, right? Correct. So it's a red. So the direction will be from the dimension table, which is my city, and it goes to the fact table, which is inventory. So my same dimension table can now filter my sales and my same dimension table can also filter inventory. Okay, so once we bring this inventory table in, and we will do some work on the reporting layer for the first time, and we are just going to do some um, changing of the relationship just to see how it affects my reporting. So I hope few things will start to make more sense. Okay, let me close the file. Let's import the inventory table.